What was that noise supposed to be? Is that a woodcock? Alright, so what I'm going to start doing, I've actually already found, I hate that that's up there like that, I don't like that. I know we'll do that at some point during the stream. Wrong button. I want to find all the drink zones first. There's one somewhere right here. I'm going to go try to find. And then I got to check the river from basically here down. And then we'll set up the feeders and whatnot. Actually, if we do finish that night and want to start setting up the feeders, I do need to, what? I do have to, stop the stream, go back to my other account, buy it, and then come back. That's just the way I have everything set up. Which, to be fair, wouldn't be a bad idea to go and do before everything gets started, so... Or should it? I don't know. Let's just find the zones first. Get this part over with. That's what I couldn't find those earlier. I knew they were here. mink out here somewhere. More up there. I also have a purple gray on the map somewhere. I picked up the stir veg for. It's a level 3, I'm pretty sure. I spotted him. I could not tell you which one was the purple gray. I guess this area would be a good spot to put one somewhere. I'll look and see if I can figure it out. Also trying to keep track of the number of zones I have. I had 8, I think. Hold on. I got 1 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13 and 14 now. Okay. Up to 14. $15. Oh, there's another one. 16. 16. Already up to 16. There wasn't any on right here for me. So really all I have left to check is this stretch up through here, and then from the river down. And then I can kind of come up with some kind of plan how I'm going to set my feeders out. Like I said again, I will have to end the stream once I find all my zones, because I gotta go buy the pack. I totally forgot to do it before the stream. I meant to do it, but I forgot. Max weight 4. That's the second one I've seen. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Up to 17. The word is there's 25. So 18. Solo 2. No, it ain't. Mm-mm. 18. There's another one. Eee, looks like a single. So 19. 6 more zones. Maybe it might end up being more. What was this? Boar, right? Yeah. There's 20. They didn't even call, which is weird. Here, I'm up there now. So zone number 20. Let's see. I know where 4 singles are. Single here. Single here. Single here. Single there. I like to say there's supposed to be 5 singles, but I'm gonna be wrong. Forgot mink were a thing there for a minute. I just knew that was gonna be a boar. Go. Perfect. We want to see. Already managed down, except for that guy. 2 shooters and a 1. Zone 21. Don't have much more water to check, to be fair. Got a good bit still yet to check. Just kind of steep through here. Have I done herd management for mule deer? I have done herd management for mule deer. It works pretty good. Herd management for all great ones, I would suggest. Except for maybe there's a couple of fox methods that don't really require it. But so confused on it? What's confusing about it? Without herd mount, with nothing. So I'm switching to herd management. It works good in my opinion. I like it better. Some people say it doesn't make a difference. I'm a believer that it does. It definitely makes the grinds more enjoyable, spawns more diamonds, and that's always funner, but funner. I don't know if funner is a word. It's well past it now. So okay, hold on. Let me start off by doing this, and I'll run right here to start with. Or we'll do something. Let me reset the time, and then I'll read that. Hey, USA. So I just set up on my 8 main zones and 8 unmain zones and shoot the ones down in the outside and keep rotating. What is this 8 unmain zone? You don't necessarily have to have 8. You can probably do it with or something total like zones you use. It does help though if you do manage your zones down that or like in thicker areas or whatnot. Maybe make your other spawns shoot the small ones in the zones you want to keep first. That way you can get the 2s and 1s to spawn in the zones you don't like. And then you have 16 tents, so that's when you do what you want to do. So get as much as you want to get managed down, which the more the better, the bigger the spawns are going to be, of course. But you also want enough where you have enough to shoot and like cancel out hunting pressure, if that makes any sense. I don't know much about the 8 main and 8 unmain zones, but you probably get away with doing 10 to 12 zones. And you can kind of pick areas where there's might be 2 to 3 zones of lake or something weird like that, and flip a tent, a pickup tent, and you can use a plenty. I mean, not a plenty, but like, you know, use 2 tents for 3 zones and whatnot, and you can get those all in like that. Does that help me at all? Yeah, that's probably the best way to describe it. Just wing it. I will tell you what I do. It's not at all anything I encourage or anything. But I herd manage, but I don't necessarily do it as the main zones things typically. Probably this grind I end up doing the same thing. Well, this grind I kind of can't. That's the only thing about it. But a lot of times I just grind zones until they quit spawning shooters. I don't really... I get so impatient and whatnot, I end up going to my best zones first and ruining those, making them all smalls. Then I get left with the bad ones, what I say is the bad ones. And that's where I end up spending the majority of the time. But you don't have to do it that way if you just be patient with it and set it up the way you want it. But that's just what I do. If you just want to jump into trying to herd manage, just go in, shoot all your deer, just go through your zones. Really and truly, mule deer aren't that bad. You can really check the majority of your map without having to do too much. So, there's not that many places they drink, so you're not really too difficult with that. But yeah, I just went through mine, and just as I went through my legs, I shot 3-4s and of course the 5s and the big weight 2s for mule deer. Small weight 2s I leave. Sorry if that confused you more. In my head it makes sense, but it is confusing to a lot of people, so you're not on your own for that. See, they do weird stuff. I don't understand why. There's a zone literally right in front of me. I'll just come up through here, come this way around. Actually, the sun's literally supposed to be right here, but they're not here. Oh, what's happening? Got a really good tar zone, but they won't show up. Yeah, that can be weird. Any zone can be weird though, but tar especially I've noticed are weird. Still no diamond tar? Muskrat? Alright, at least these are here, so I'll take that as a win. No diamond tar. Oh, maybe soon. Maybe soon. Hopefully soon. Okay. So we're at 21 boar zones. Was that me spotting something now? Out of the zone, they just haven't showed up in days. That's no good. That's kind of a weird thing that I've noticed. It's got to be some kind of bug. It can't be intentional. That wouldn't make sense to me. There we go. Another one. Alright. 22 boar zones. We're getting there. I see a few people. Does anybody know if the 25... I heard there's 25 boar zones. Is that the same for every map, or... The new one I haven't even... shot anything in it yet? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have no idea why it does that. Woo! 22. I got to right here earlier. So, theoretically, if it is in fact true for all maps, oh, we should have 3 more, and that might be my last single. I heard there's 5 on a map. If that's the case, that's 5. So I should be looking for 2 more zones, potentially. 2 more. Oh no, that's not a single. That is not a single at all. Where did they keep coming from? How many is it? Was it 2 Was it 2? Was it? I've seen a lot of people doing quattro grinds with the feeders. I do like this one though. I'm not shooting this for the drink zones. I'm finding my drink zone first. Lunar suggested it to me and he's got a good point. Just to know where your own boar are going to be hanging out at and whatnot. And it's easier to find the drink zones than it is their feed zones, but you can assume that if they do drink here, find like a bunch of drink zones. Maybe right here would be a good spot for them, and then all these will come to the same feeder. I'm looking for how many boar were here. They're up there, I think. No, they're not. There it is. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I knew there was a bunch. That's 23 zones. I'm looking for 2 more, potentially. If not, I'll just... 23 is enough to say that's enough, but... Do you have to have a feed zone or just put a feeder out? You put the feeder out and they use the feeder as a feed zone. At their feed times, they come to it. If the boar go by it at some point during their day, it's like a 500 yard 500 yard, what's the word I'm looking for? If they come within 500 yards of it, it triggers an effect that makes them then come back to it for their feed zone. Has a 500 yard range, so at some point, I mean, you know, they just travel between, like, say their feed zone to their rest zone to their drink zone, and then maybe they have another feed zone. And then just continually make that loop right there. So it's assuming, you know, they never come past this point, I can put it over here, they'll never be there. But if they come all over here, you put the tent here, or the setup here, and the same drink zone would go all the way over there. It's going to be confusing. I don't quite understand it fully, but I think I understand it enough where I want to try to set it up. We'll see how that goes. My dog walking. Okay. Here's another thing. I want to actually go in from the tent again. Walk down. We've got an in-game hour. Hopefully we can check this whole creek. I'm assuming to find 2 zones around this this area, between this and this. If I don't find them there, I don't really expect to find any more. I didn't have any zones here. 2 here. And like I said before, once I do find these, this is the last thing I'm going to check. Once I do find these, I am going to end the stream, but I'm going to start right back up. I got to go back to my main account and buy the DLC. I totally forgot to do it before the stream. I hate that. I can't see in the night. I don't even know if I hit him. Probably level 3. We'll never know, though. We'll never know. Actually, we will know if he was max weight. And he's a 3 to 5. Bum, bum, bum. That is a woodcock track. Did I shoot at a woodcock? Did I not paying attention? That had to be a pheasant, right? I spotted him. Did I not? I don't even know what I did at this point. Okay, anywho. Do I like the new map? I do like the new map, Trevor. I do like the new map indeed. Hopefully I'm going to like it even more when I get a Griffin Boar. We'll see, though, how that goes. A fallow. Ain't he such a cutie patootie? You know, this is kind of weird. Alright, I wonder if this... Nope. I might have, actually. I haven't done the road part. That's not it. That's it right there. 10 a male fallow deer from a crouched position. Well, I was crouched. Did not count. Not a mink? That is a mink. So level 2 gets the pass. I actually killed a diamond mink the other night. Last night, actually. Looking for boar zones. Sure did. That was a big surprise. That was a 4. I'm tempted, but I don't want to. You have not missed anything, Stag. We're still pretty much setting up. I'm just trying to find all my boar before I go and set up my feeders. I am going to end this stream in a little bit to go and actually buy the feeder pack. I don't even have the feeder pack because I got it. It's complicated. I have it on my main account, all my stuff set up, and this one I can't get on Caldwell on that account, so I come to this one, but I don't have like my information to buy anything or anything on here, so I got to go back to that account, which means the stream will end. But then, time I get it, I'll come back and start another one. So, just an FYI. Alrighty, I kind of would expect there to be some boar somewhere in here. It just seems like a better area. If not here, then gotta be around that lake thing right there, right? I would hope. I would hope. Kinda could see over that, maybe. Nope. Nope. Mink. No, I won't take another level 5 mink. I won't be against it in any way. I cannot see him, and he's right there. Oh no, that was weird. Okay. Oh boy. Alrighty. Okay, so none up through here. I have run into some wild boar, though, down here. Might have been over there somewhere. Yeah, actually, it's right there. Seems like they would be down here, though. Come on. Even another zone. I really do feel like I'm missing at least 2 zones, but surely it's not the same for everybody, right? The whole 25 thing? Could be. Yeah. There we go. What was it, a little solo over there? I want to look over here first before I do go pick that up. I was kind of expecting to be over here, but he's over there. Oh no, there's one. Yeah, there we go. That'll be our 25th zone once I pick up this other one. But that's everything right here. We'll walk the rest of the stream. I don't expect to find anything, but I just want to look at it anyway. Make sure. Just to be sure. Oh, tell me this thing went in a zone. Don't be like that, please. Don't have any dark brown just now. Trotting away. Well, where'd he come from? We don't have a drink zone for him. He's a solo, anyway. I know he drinks somewhere right in here, so we know that much anyway, I guess. He just wasn't in his zone for whatever reason. Okay. Goodness gracious, it's supposed to be warm Christmas. Why so warm? Drops back down right about the first of the year again. Alright. Oh, it is indeed a nice tree there, Carson. How's it going? Oh boy, I was not paying attention where I was going. Pretty sure I have everything I need to know. Got 25 zones, just didn't pick up the one zone because for whatever reason he was not in his zone. But I know there's 5 singles, 20 herds. Sounds about right. Can't complain. What about myself? I'm doing fine, man. Thanks for asking. Okay, you know what? I think we did it. Okay. I know I still have all that river. We'll see. Hold that thought, Carson. Alright, I'm going to end this one right here. I'm going to go to my main account, buy the feeder pack because I still haven't bought it, and start the stream again. But I will be back soon. Alrighty then. Do that right now.